let's look at those packs a little bit closer. We have the Heavy Industry pack, which it comes with... Oh, this is the one with the Omega, Plex, Skill Points, Cerebral Accelerator, Porpoise, Radioactive Reclamation. Whatever. Dress to Compress is the clothes and skin. I think that's just fine. Let's talk about the Prospector pack. So as to think that nobody is... Yes, I am blitzing today. So that nobody thinks that I'm mincing my words, this is utter shit. I'm just going to start with that. So, here's the thing. Way back in the day, before the Summer of Rage, no, it doesn't come with a skin. No, it just breaks the game. That's all. All right. So before the Summer of Rage, as we were getting ready for Incarna, and they first released the premium cash shop on the test server, there was an item that was added for premium currency, which was a gold Raven. It was functionally exactly the same as a normal Raven. Stats were exactly the same. It was in no way better. It was just gold. Now, this was before the skin system, mind you. So this was one of their very earliest experimentation with the idea of skins. However, this, of course, caused a big problem within the player base. Because here's the thing. One of EVE's core aspects is its player-driven economy. Player-driven economy, you know, the fact that I can claim to people that every ship, every bullet, all these things are built by players. This is, in my opinion, important. And while you can suggest, like, they make changes all the time that may influence the market, especially when it comes to skins and stuff, right? Suddenly they come back with the Nox Rush skin, right? That Orca skin was probably worth a lot. It's probably worth a lot less right now because of that. But that's kind of fun. That's like what skins are about. That's the skin game, right? You're banking on it appreciating in value, and that requires them to not come out with it. However, the idea of actually giving a real ship is a whole nother kettle of fish. Now, in the subject of boiling the frog, we actually do have a previous example. Oh, which is gone. Is it gone? Maybe not. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Because it might have been in the expert system. So, yeah, here we go. So, this pack comes with... Nope, not that one. This one, the more expensive one. This one, which comes with the expert system for exploration, does come with a fully fitted exploration frigate. I said that this was okay because A, frigates are very cheap to build, and B, they give one away during the MPE. That makes sense. This is a whole new kettle of fish. This is a problem. Why is it a problem? It's a problem because actually, let's just do this. Eve Marketer. Oh dear. Eve Market? Really? Ah, bad timing. Eve Praisal? Whatever. The one time I try to be fancy. It does not matter how... Arguably, yes, you could put such a ridiculous price tag on it that it literally just is not worth it. Thank you for the link, Drum. Sorry for killing you. Is that going to work? There we go. So if we go... My cat is back. If we go to the retriever, we can see that the retriever is 30 to 50 million, let's call it. Okay. And I've actually never used this website, so hopefully it works out. Either way, let's see. Oh, I'm not showing it anymore. Haha. Okay, so it has remained pretty steady. Can I zoom in? Yes. So I wonder what it's going to be at right now based on this, because it's been going up in price since this change has happened. But the problem is that this up in price is a reward for those who can actually service that market. So as this price goes up, there are more and more manufacturers that are looking at, I'll just link it. If you need to link something, just ask first, so that way I can give you permission. Otherwise, my bot just kills everything. And I literally haven't been able to figure out how to make it not kill everything or nothing. No. What it does is if you get a link, it purges every single message that you have sent. Either way. So this increase means that industry guys are going to be working on filling this market, right? It's worth looking real quick if we can see Coveter. I want to look at the Coveter and the... Yeah, wait. What? Oh. Is this really the same thing? Or is it just not filled in? That looks like it's still the old one. I don't know how this website works. Oh, well, whatever. My point is that... Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one has been more steady, as you can see. So it looks like they're giving away the one that might be the one that's getting the most expensive. Procure. We all get to learn how I don't know how to spell. So the thing is that every retriever that is purchased via this tool or via this offering is a retriever that is not purchased from a person who builds retrievers. All right. Real quick. Yeah. Obviously, the retriever had the biggest upturn. So that's might be why they chose to do the retriever. But I don't think that that's a really good reason. Like, I don't think that CCP should be putting a counter pressure on the market. That is literally what players are for. Like, that's how the market works. The game... The reason why people play this game is predicated on the fact that there are rules that govern it, right? And there are certain things that can happen, and there are certain things that are more or less promised won't happen. And this is a violation of that promise in a way that we haven't seen before. Like I said, people noticed that frigate one, but it wasn't so bad. This is, I like to say, I don't necessarily white knight for CCP, but I look for good arguments because I want there to be a firm line. If we try to bitch on things that are that should be okay, then we lose our position. That there needs to be a line in the sand, and I personally believe that retrievers being sold is a line in the sand. In fact, I think it is unarguable and unconfusing that it would be. And the reason why is because it's not like it's just some cruiser. They're not giving away omen packs. Okay? A retriever BPO on contracts right now, a copy. Now, that's not a good example because it's a copy. Hold on. 4.53 billion for the only researched retriever blueprint on the market. So why is this? Well, retrievers are purchased through ore. All of the ore blueprints are dangerous to get. They're expensive. They are... I have 300 plus research blueprints or something like that. Probably more. I never mind. I can't remember. But of that set, unarguably, the most valuable ones I have are my line of ore ships. The base price for this thing, this is why I was trying to look at, like, let me pull this back up. Can I look up retriever blueprint? I know you can't see it, but so check it out. If you go to nullsec to ore, you can buy that blueprint unresearched for 1.7 billion ISK. There are people that went and did this because the retriever was going up in price and CCP just fucked them. I find that completely unacceptable. This cannot happen again. This is not okay. There are things that are okay, and then there are this. This is not a catch-up mechanic. People, new players are still working their way into mining barges. And you know what the most frustrating part about this is? There's already a precedent on how to do this. They've already done this so many other times. If you go to any other pack, that's why, if you've ever looked at one of these packs... Shoot, where's... Gosh. Did I delete the... Did I get rid of... Did I lose myself? Yes. So, if you look at any of these, the normal packs, like, let's look at the Industrial Commander pack, right? It doesn't give you a ship. It gives you 110 plex. The Silver Starter Pack. It doesn't give you ships. I hope. No, it does not. It gives you... No, actually, it doesn't even give you plex. Oh, shoot. This one just, like... I guess you can sell the skins. My point is that historically, when they wanted to give you the ISK to get... or something to get started with, they give you plex and then allow you to sell that plex to then stimulate the market. By giving you the retriever instead, you are simultaneously removing the player agency of what to do with that money on the pack, but also fucking every single retriever builder. And this isn't like just a T1 cruiser or even a battleship, because back in the day, battleships weren't that big of a deal or for building as much as it is today. Like, these are some of the, like, most complicated T1 ships to be able to do. Like, the people who got into these, the people that have these are dedicated. They put some work into it. And they just got an opportunity and a window that a retriever, which has not necessarily been the best ship before, because the Orca was such a big deal. Like, there's a reason why this market is spiking the way it is. And it should be corrected by the player base, period. So, if we look at the show info on this thing, oh, it is only minerals. Well, at least it's only minerals. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just minerals. So, that's fine. That part of it, like the resource gatherers, you know, they'll build something else. It's nothing to build retrievers unless you don't have the blueprint. My point is that if this is not over the line, then there is no over the line. You get it? If this is not too far, then tell me what is. And more importantly, tell me why it is important to CCP to do this as opposed to simply giving us Plex. It is 1.2 billion. It's 1.2 billion, unresearched in ore. Fully researched in Jita, it's a bit more expensive because there's only one of them on contract right now. Because everybody's trying to build retrievers. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm glad that we're all clear as to where the line is. Like, this is, in my opinion, this is significantly worse than skins that are part of a pack only. I mean, I wouldn't even... There are some times where, like, balance changes fucks things, and you could say that it's compared to that, but I disagree. I disagree. Because the balance changes affecting things is still the market demanding. It's still people responding to the situation. It also is... So something being worse is often more to do with the environmental conditions in the game than the actual equipment themselves, right? In other words, something can be nerfed because it is good at something that is less useful. Therefore, those kinds of changes are something that we are used to absorbing. But what we're not used to dealing with is suddenly a whole bunch of free ships being brought in and its impact on the market. The $200 pack? Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Matthew just spooked me. All right.